How has finding community been since you've come to Seattle?
It was a pretty long journey because there are like two Christian community here, and UBC and the other one. And then we had a chat, like me and you. We had a Zoom and you prayed for me. And then that was the time where I knew that this is for me. And yes, that is true. So
Glad you chose us. You've been an awesome addition to the community.
Yeah. Coming from like what I experienced in my Christian community in college, that is one thing that I wanted to have when I go to Seattle. I didn't really feel God's presence when I was in high school. Maybe I was too focused on, study, and then everything changed when I went to college.
What happened in college?
When I was in high school, I didn't really have friends. I didn't have community like I do have right now. And when I went to college, I was introduced by this fellowship. I became a part of that Christian community and then became like executive board of that. So preparing all the, fellowship for Christian students there. It was the time where God really showed who He is. And then I really encountered, met with Him, personally.
Cool. Is there another time in your life where you've faced adversity?
Before I came here, because my dad passed away in 2021. When I was in elementary school, we went back and forth, from our house to the hospital, because he always had something going on, disease. He had stroke from 2018 until 2021. So we took care of him every single day. I don't know how to describe, but that was so hard. It was a really difficult time. And then I didn't have a job. And it was just my mom and all of my siblings. So
how many siblings do you have again?
Oh, I have 4, so I'm the oldest one. So my second sister after me, so she's still in college, so she had to do everything with her college. And then my other siblings, they are still in middle school. So basically, they didn't really know what was it like. So because I'm the oldest one, so I think I was responsible for everything that happened in my family. So yeah, so I took care of my siblings and my dad.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
I know suffering can lead people away from Christ, but what has kept you seeking out Christ?
Wow. That is so true, because there was a moment where I felt why I have always been in this kind of situation. God has never left me, even when we were in that kind of situation, because at the time, I remember I didn't hear my dad's voice for so long, because he just couldn't do everything. I even almost forgot how his voice was like. And we were there just seeing him laying on the bed. And then at the time, and then he passed away, and everything was wow. But God has always been our strength in our family. That's what I am so grateful for, because my mom is one of the strongest people on earth. She always tells us that come to Christ, come to Jesus, no matter what the situation looks like. And that's what I apply even until here.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing all that. I'm moved by the story. What were the main spiritual disciplines that helped you get through that journey?
For me, it's rest and go to church. So I think I never skip, even when my dad was in hospital, but we still went to church. I don't know, but I feel I really need to celebrate Sabbath by going to church. There were so many times where I felt I couldn't do this, I couldn't get through this, but I don't know, but suddenly God gave me encouragement through that scripture reading. So I think like it really helps me a lot.